Wait, something is missing. It's review time. You're not excited? You're not excited? He doesn't want it. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing good, and I have a cat cow hair here. I hope you're all doing good. Yes, this is another video. I know.
Shocking.
I actually had time to read, and then I have time to film, and Cat Cal is low-key judging me. Today's video is an actual review. Yes, I can't believe it myself, but we're gonna review a book that I have recently finished. So the book in question is Serpent and Dove. Yes, I know it took me so long to read that, even though I said at the unpacking that I was super excited to read it. But like I said, I had no time. But now I did finish it, and I have some thoughts, and I want to share these with you. And yeah, that's it actually. So let's dive in with Serpent and Dove. First of all, I want to say that we're not gonna spoil it today because many people don't have read it yet, and I don't want to spoil it. So you're safe this time. What is Serpent and Dove about? Serpent and Dove is about a witch and a witch hunter who are forced to get married. So you can imagine the tension between the two. It's amazing. It's so yeah, there's that. The whole story takes place in France. France, yes. And I don't actually know which time period it is because I couldn't find anything, and I'm very bad at picking out the clues on the dresses, and I just have no idea. Okay, I know it's
Unprofessional.
yeah, that's me. So yeah, it takes place in France, so we do have some words in French, but they're actually very easy to understand. Even I could understand them, so don't worry about that. The story itself was amazing. I think it was kind of unique because I never have read a book like this before. So yeah, I really enjoyed it because the setting was amazing, the world building was great. Like, you actually could picture the places that were described, and the characters were very enjoyable, especially Lou and Reed together. But if you read the book, you know what I mean. It's excellent. I loved it so much. The plot of the story was very strong in my opinion. I had a good time to get into the book because we already have something happening in the beginning, and it gets this way till the end. So we have some chapters that are a little bit boring, but you need that. I promise you that. You need these little boring chapters, so you can calm down for a bit. And some things were really predictable, like with this archbishop, like this guy who is like Reed's boss. I knew something was up with him, and as I continued reading, I had the strong feeling that something, he planned something, or at least he knew something. And yeah, I was kind of right. So telling you, this guy, this bishop guy, he planned something. Like, why would he care if one of his best witch hunters should marry just a woman? Like, that actually don't make sense if he doesn't plan anything. So I'm telling you, my dudes, he's planning something, and it's something big. So let's see how this is going to turn out, if I'm right or wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'm putting my glow makeup on. But if not, I don't know what I do because I just love to be read. But it was still great, so it didn't took that pleasure of reading from me. I still had a lot of fun reading it. And yeah, like I said, the plot was really great. The climax was not surprising, but it was good. And yeah, I don't know actually what to say more about it besides that I really loved this book, not only because of the story and the setting and the world building, but I love this book more because of the characters who we dive in right now a little bit. I'm not want to spoil too much, but Lou, the main character, is a very funny character. Like every time she said something, I had like a little smile on my face because she's amazing. She's so sarcastic and she takes no shit from no one. She is really an awesome character. Like I really enjoyed reading about her. So even though she's really badass and she is like this, you know, I can fight you, she still remains pretty feminine. Like she's not like the other girls that we have in young adult books, but she's like, yes, I love wearing pants, I love having a knife around me, blah blah blah, but she's still, you know, I'm pretty tiny and I'm not very strong and I need protection. So I really love that she could admit that to herself, where other female characters in young adult books have a problem with that. So yeah, that was really enjoyable. Yeah, I just loved her character. I think she's one of those characters where you either love her or hate her, but I love this kind of character, so I really loved her. Next to the other character, the next main character is Reed Diggory. Yes, I know, when I hear the word Diggory, I directly thought about Cedric Diggory from Harry Potter. I can't help it, I'm a Potterhead, so that was the first thought that came to my mind. So he's a Diggory, maybe he's related to Cedric, and I was like, okay, no, he's not. But yeah, he is the complete opposite of Lou. So you can imagine the tension and the conversation they had, because Lou has this filthy mouth. Like, she loves to curse, just like me. That's why I love her so much. And Reed, like I said, he's just like, he never said a bad word in his life. He follows by the rules. He's very straight, you know, he never made a mistake in his life. He's perfect. He is this tall, strong witch hunter, but he still is so afraid of certain things that it's actually very cute. Like, you want to wrap him in a blanket and say it's alright, and no one's gonna hurt you, even though he's like, he's so tall. I don't know how tall he is. I think I've seen that he's 6'2" or something. Like, he's tall, okay, but he gives you these teddy bear vibes, so you really want to wrap him in a blanket and cuddle him and yeah, want to protect him from the world. And so you can imagine when he first met Lou, he was totally shocked about how a woman can speak like that. He was not very amused, so it's a total disaster, but somehow they get along, and you know, who knows how it ends. You probably know it already, but still read it. Reed is, he's too precious, okay? He's just too good for this world and he deserves better. That was actually his character. I cannot talk about him much more without spoilering. So yeah, and another character that I really enjoyed is Lou's best friend Coco. She is also a witch and she's also on the run. They just try to stay alive together. So Coco is really amazing, and I think she is a very interesting character. Like, we don't know too much about her, but the things that we know are really interesting, and I really hope that we get more of her in the next book. I hope we get to know her a little bit better, because I'm so excited what she has to say, what she has gone through, how her story is, and yeah, it wasn't actually. As I said, we get a next book and I'm really excited about that. So my final thoughts for Serpent and Dove are: it is enjoyable, it is a little bit predictable. I really enjoyed it. I would give this 3.5 stars because I still think we still could have a little bit more action and a little bit more, you know, tension is the word that I was looking for. And I mean, it had tension in it. It wasn't enough for my taste. Like, there wasn't enough angsty thoughts in here, and it's a little bit sad. So I do think the book had more potential, but it is still great, it's still enjoyable, and I really had fun reading it for the characters. So if you're a person who really enjoys only the characters, then I would highly recommend it to you, because the characters, like I said, are insanely amazing. They're very funny and you will have a lot of fun with these. That's it actually for today. I wish you a lovely day, night, evening, and I see you in the next video. So bye!